welcome back. It's Shay Seeking, and we're going to go back into the book, The Spring. Now, I don't know what has me going back into this book today, okay? But it was just sitting here, and I sat down real quick because I was just pulling a couple of cards from this deck, okay? Now, I don't know, it's something about this deck that's kind of like a little bit inspirational, okay? So, um, and then I just mixed another deck. I don't know. I'm just turning this into this mixologist when it comes to these decks. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's just see, I guess, what's going on here, okay? Um, yeah, let's see. Oops. All right. Because I feel like, I feel like there's somebody's energy that I'm seeing here, okay? That may be I don't know. I don't necessarily know why somebody is acting some kind of way, okay? Like again, the energy that's being given off right now is like very, I don't know, is it childish? Is it something like that? Like somebody is like mm, giving off like a kind of like forget you kind of energy or whatever. So I don't know what this is about. I don't. But it's normal. I don't know. It seemed like it's somebody's out of character, maybe a little bit, or maybe just again the part that I've seen so far. Okay. Yes. 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 I just need about 30 minutes. Who? Oyster sauce? A who? No, I don't know what that is. I don't. Um, I don't know what that is. But give me 30 minutes and I'll be all yours. I'll figure out what I'm gonna get. All right? I promise it's not gonna be that long. All right. So yeah. Okay, let's move this out the way. 30 minutes. All right, so why is that doing that? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Someone want me to mix these decks, and let me just see if they even the same size. Okay, so again, welcome back, and yeah, gratitude and grand rising. Um, let's see. Oh, they fit. Okay, but I ain't gonna do it, y'all. I'm gonna just leave them alone. Okay, for now. All right. So yeah, gratitude and grand rising. Welcome back. We're going back into the book, The Spring. I don't know. It's something. I was gonna pull out the Bible, but something told me to go here. So again, hopefully this resonates. Oh, my nose ring. I'm just now getting used to having it back in. Hopefully it resonates with somebody, and or something. Okay. And again, don't forget to, if you'd like to support the channel, you can comment, rate, meaning like, or dislike, and subscribe and share. Huh? When I took it out, I placed it right there on the floor in front of the computer. That's where I placed it. So if it's moved from there, I don't know. Okay? If I found any other chargers, they're in the drawer, the right side of the cabinet underneath the TV. All right, so, all right, let me move this. All right. So again, like I said, I don't know, there's been some behavior or something that I've been paying attention to today. And so, you know what I'm saying? I just said, let me go ahead and go into this book because, we're dealing with people's... Oh, there's a storm coming. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so we're on page 94, okay? So this is also, okay, it's giving me that Iris energy. This is Ira, okay? This doctor's name, one of these doctors' name is Ira. This is giving me Iris energy. It's giving me the energy of whatever this program is, which people are trying to offer to, in certain states, to the elderly people. Uh-huh. I don't know. I think they got all been cooked. There's a can of potatoes downstairs. Canned potatoes. What did you need it for? What do you need it for? What were you gonna make? What were you gonna make? Okay, for what? What were you going to do with it? What kind? Mashed potatoes? What? What? Wedges? Oh, yeah, those probably not a good idea. But you probably could fry them. You could probably take them out of the thing, put a little bit of oil in the pan, and you can fry them like that. Or you could just give me the 30 minutes and I'll be right there. I just told you that. Go look downstairs in the pantry thing, on the shelf down there in the laundry room.
Why would a potato be there?
There's canned potatoes. There's cans of potatoes. I don't want to stop the live, is the thing. Give me the third, or go and ask your father. That is a second person here. You can go right and do that, and then you don't even have to wait for me. You must do it if that's what you want. Or ask Maya to bring you something back when she comes back. All right. Apologies. All right. So again, we have this energy here, okay? So again, this is making me feel bad a little bit, okay? Because it made me think about somebody that may be a little bit quiet. And I feel kind of bad because I feel like there are other individuals that, you know, may be in this person's likeness that may be able to play in the energy field of this particular soul tribe or group, or these particular soul siblings. All right. All right. So look, every time I have to talk, this storm is coming in. Okay. But again, Hadley is saying, okay, let's see. I want to see where I want to start. Okay. So again, okay. Okay. So I see what this is. Okay, so this is the feeling, like I said, of the Iris program or whatever, or something like this, where somebody would think that somebody would need to be surveilled. But again, is this surveillance for some other reason, or is this for somebody's safety? Is somebody trying to make someone off to be not well off mentally? You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is a prophetic channel. We talk about dreams, visions, right? We are seers, so we see things that are, we can see, I can see things and sense things, okay, that others may not sense, okay? Again, past, present, and future, okay? So we don't get confused here, all right? So let's see. All right. Now, mind you, the so-called father figure of this feminine energy, which sometimes makes me think is her husband, like, or he's her master of some sort. She's his mistress or something like this. Okay. It's questionable to me. All right. Doesn't want her scrying. He doesn't want her using her gifts. Okay. But a young fella that's coming around would like for her to use these gifts. Okay. But again, like I said, there's some good and bad with both of these energies. Most of these men, most of these people in this story are masculine energies, okay? That are observing this woman, okay? Let's just keep that in mind, okay? And again, since this is in reverse, this 9 here with this woman here being exposed like this, it makes me think that somebody was about to be freed from some type of observation, and somebody is making it seem as though they need to be observed, right? I feel like this is on the level of who this woman was actually, right? Which she could have been an empress or a queen, or she could have been somebody that was highly favored with amongst her people because of her gifts and because that's just who she was, okay? And this could be, again, when we're talking about these things that were happening when it comes to trade deals and, servitude and shit like that. This could be, also pertaining to this, because you have to get somebody to think that something is wrong with someone. So again, in the Bible, when it says brother turn against brother, sister against, so again, there may have been some type of inheritance or some kind of abundant nature that came with this feminine energy. All right. This is what I'm getting from it. Again, his story sometimes lies, so we're here to tell hers. The story of the women that come from possibly my lineage of different types of groups of women that are telling their story through vassals like me. So I'm not a tarot reader per se. Oh, okay. But I am a seer. I have a gift. There's no mental illness here. I'm very, direct with what I speak here. I have been possibly prominent in a person in the community that has given information about certain subjects and certain things that pertain to the biblical aspect and to history. All right. So again, looking at things from a political level, not saying that we're professionals here, but then our gifts help us see things that other people may not be able to see and unveil things that may normally not be unveiled. Okay. So just because of that, and just because we talking about some feminine energy tonight now. All right. All right. I got my little pink nails on. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just pull a little, I think we're only just gonna pull one. Okay, we're gonna just pull one feminine energy out here. All right. If it's one of my hip hop, we're gonna pull two. I want one hip hop and one divine feminine. Okay. Goodness, I can't even see the divine feminine. Oh yeah, they're in here. Okay. All right. Okay, let me take this out here. Okay. All right. So again, yeah, and that's what I'm saying here. Okay. We have who is this? Roxanne Shante. Okay, defense. All right, she got her gloves on. Somebody pulling out the gloves. Okay, pulling out all the stops here. Okay. So again, we have defense here. Now again, that's my energy here. Okay, with that Sekhmet energy of defense. Okay. Aubrey, if you're gonna, you might want to dump the water out. You want to drain those probably. Okay. All right, we got hustle in reverse. That flew out, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it off to the side. And then I want a divine feminine, okay? All right, let's see what... too many. Oh, my goodness. Okay, can we get one? Okay, we'll take that one, okay? Yeah, okay, we have Isis, okay? All right, so, yeah, because I feel like there's something, again, about somebody's sexual energy that's being talked about or something here, okay? All right. Maybe on a sensual or some other kind of level, but it may be a lustful level as well. Okay. All right. I'm hearing masterpiece. Okay. So we have defense here, and then we have Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Okay. All right. We keep on pulling her. Okay. And remember, I told you I was like almost like one of her wings is broken here. All right. But it might just be the way that is here. Okay. So again, all right. So, okay. So again, somebody, okay. So like I was saying, so these are people, seems like to me, complying together to keep this woman on some type of lockdown. Again, that feels like that's the present energy. Again, things that are seen and unseen on different levels here in this interdimensional, whatever we got going on here. All right. So again, there's like, I was just thinking about alter ego and all these other split personality type kind of disorders. And I was just thinking, well, are these things just natural things about us that people are trying to turn into something else because they rather you think it's something wrong with them than tapping into your whole full level of seeing and thinking and having some type of clairvoyant way of looking at the world and looking at yourself, right? Because self-healing, right? So in order to heal, we have to look at ourselves on different levels here. It does start with that man in the mirror energy, okay? I feel like that is the way to find God. um, okay. So we have, like I said, I feel like this is the energy that's going on in the background here as a seer, okay? I can see that people are plotting or planning or have been in the past when it comes to individuals like me, all right? The chosen or elect ones, okay? So this has to do with God as well, okay? This has to do with alchemy or inner alchemy, okay? Temperance, okay? Being open-minded here, okay? Some of us, again, expressing ourselves, not being silent. Okay, I didn't shuffle these, but it's still resonating here. All right, in this world, not of this world, the shock of the new. All right, a hybrid energies here. All right, you did just take something and place it in, allow somebody to put it in your body. Okay, is what I'm being told to say. So, and you really don't know, we really don't know the full scale of what it is. Okay, so again, that's just what's being said to be said. All right. All right, so this is gonna make some people, big pharma and them kind of feel some kind of way about whatever we're doing over here. So again, just know that this comes with the territory or whatever of speaking out about these particular things. Okay, so like I said, this is what I feel like somebody's been doing with families here. We have trees here, so this makes me think about fire. No, family trees and stuff like that. Okay. Also, this Eight of Swords energy here that's on the top of this deck, okay? Having to do with, like, again, somebody being bound and tied up and all these swords around. These swords can also represent, like I said, the masculine energy sometimes to me, okay? And then she's sitting in this puddle here, okay? It's almost like a leak. So again, this is also defense, because anybody that's going to be bound and blinded like this is going to be in the defense mode. It doesn't mean that there's an illness there. It means that somebody knows spiritually, because this is what this really represents here, that there's some reason why there's some guarding going on here. It's almost like this is the star here in this crescendo kind of energy here with this moon here. It's almost giving me like the Shriner's energy with the sword, okay? The crescent sword in the star or whatever, if that's who that is, okay? It's one of these groups, okay? So again, it's almost like putting a cap on someone here, right? But again, the southern border is open, but then in the south, I feel like there is defeat with the three sister energy, okay, that have taken over the south, okay? In a sense, okay? So their names are going to be reigning supreme, even though the whole shit belongs to this feminine energy or this Christ energy or this soul propriety or this one that has been chosen or the chosen one or the son of God energy of this time. All right? But again, this is the energy, like I said, when God is sleeping, okay? But also it could be when God is blinded or has been bound, okay? All right? So because again, I believe when it comes to Hathor and Sekhmet and all these other energies, these feminine vassals house God on earth, okay? The living God energy, all right? So again, so I feel like that's the same thing going on a level with some of us, that people are watching that you don't know are watching. Why they're watching, what do they really want? What are they trying to prove, okay? Is it because people are trying to actually restrict you in your life, okay, from moving forward or moving in any direction here, okay? Well, really, in all actuality, she can go to the south or the north, because there's no swords right here. This is where I'm talking about the Midwest, or being that handle, that sword of God, okay? Being that sword of God, okay? In the Midwest, being that handle or that fist. It could even, the state of Wisconsin sometimes makes me think about a fist as well, okay? All right. But that could be that Midwest area here, okay, that this person is bound in. Okay, so again, to the east, there's these swords. To the west, there's these swords. But north and south, we have the leak down here in the southern portion. But north, there's nothing here, okay? So I'm hearing true north, okay? All right. So again, it's giving me Handmaid's Tale, okay, that some shit is going on another dimension or another level here, that some of us may not be privy to, okay, because of some type of blinding or binding, okay, and it's almost like, all right, but again, think about it on a galactic level. So it's not like what they're showing you where physical things are happening and people are being physically held down and being penetrated or whatever like this. This could also be something that's going on, you know, in the ether. It could be something that could be going on in the Milky Way. It could be something that's going on the galactic level. We'll just make it plain and simple like that. And you can use your imagination, okay? In the dream or the sleep realm, okay? Because again, we're dealing with ancient aliens. There's things that they're telling us were just created in certain at certain times in this story, but they actually are having to go back on some of these things because some of these types of forms of technology go back or being dated older than what they're telling us that when they were invented. Okay, basically, if you can see what I'm saying here. Okay, so anyways, and then also it's not telling you about, like earlier we pulled the Eight of Wands, about the spiritual and direct and indirect wands, or that energy of commotion or communication coming in, right? That because this person may be an empath or clairvoyant, they can sense these things, but it's something that you can't show anybody really, okay? It may even be above the level or pay grade for certain therapists and psychiatrists, because again, it's a large portion of the brain that we're not even using, right? And then doctors or whoever these people are will not even be able to tell you what functions they actually uh uh what okay, that they actually serve, okay? So again, I feel like it's easy just to say, hey, this is the problem, give this person this, all right? All right, so there can be a secret program here, right? Where you may not even be aware of things, people around you, or something like this, okay? Things put in your mind or put into your, food, or, yeah, things like that, okay? So again, it's saying here, Hadley is saying, I'm sorry that what we feared has happened. She is in an irrational state of terror. She is insanely afraid of Johnson, the nurse, and me, okay? So again, this makes me think, I don't know why I'm getting, I told y'all Johnson and Johnson, okay? And then, okay, the nurse, okay? And me, okay? So this is giving me like an energy like that Lizzie energy or somebody else here, okay? I'm just saying, this could be somebody else here. This could be another feminine energy that's a watcher here, all right? All right, and then and me. So this is Hadley, okay? So Hadley could be, again, this other new masculine energy that I feel like somebody was trying to present as if they can come in and protect somebody energetically or whatever from some type of spiritual, or spiritually from some kind of spiritual attacks here. All right. I don't know if that's what the case. Okay. All right. But again, I feel like there's definitely day by day, hour by hour, I'm watching the other individuals that are in the home with me. Okay. And I am seeing differences in their energy, okay? I read energy, okay? So again, Shantlin says, is she really? Okay, and Hadley says, her present condition, the only hope is that it may be temporary, okay? And Shantlin says, okay, because this is a play here, okay? But it's also a prophetic play that's supposed to happen, again, could be happening around this particular time, okay? It says, you would say she is now. And then Hadley says, there's some hope that it may be temporary. So again, I'm conducting my own type of research as to this phenomenon that has happened to me, okay? All right? This energy could be resonating with also other people though, okay? The result of shock, which will pass off. There seems to be no homicidal or suicidal impulse. And it says, Shantlin says, no reason for sending her. And there's a question mark. Hadley says, not if you can take care of her at home. It will be necessary to have some responsible person with her all the time. So this could be some type of, in 2022. Now, this is in 1921, 22 or something like this. But we're in 2022. This could be secret cameras in your home, right? Family members could have conspired. They could have brought a case to a court or a judge or something. You don't know nothing about this. They already knew who you were. These could be your real family members, or they may not be. They may just be altered or changed, again, because again, of the fact that Satan is running things and you are a child of God, or you were anointed by God. All right? with your whole full Ace of Cups, all right? And some of these people may have been manipulated or altered by some kind of antidote that has been given. Could be, again, with this here Knight of Swords in reverse, this, the fact that this sword's tip is broken off is giving me the energy of like a vaccine or something that happened or didn't happen, okay? All right? So again, let's see. Oh, excuse me. All right. So again, taking care of somebody at home. Okay, it will be necessary to have somebody watching all the time. So this might be why some people are feeling like they're. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Energy. Okay, because you are being watched. Okay, and again, you're just fine. You're just a phenomenon, or you're something that these people never would experience, or they don't know about. This is why, again, they don't want to come. They don't want to think about it as like even a tabernacle energy here. Okay, this is why, they don't really come around. But they have so much to say to you behind your back, but they're so worried, but nobody can reach out and call you or talk to you or ask you if there's something wrong with you or anything like this. They're talking to everyone else, even people that in your family, that may not have talked before. I mean, I'm surprised to know that some people were calling some people like that Taurus's parents was calling my parents and shit like that. But I mean, it's been all 30 something years. What about now? Because there's something that's conspiring. There's something that's going on behind the scenes. Okay, because again, while somebody is binding and holding this person back, even saying that they're free, but there's like, okay, I'm free for what? Because no, I want what the fuck somebody owes me. And so I'm going to stick around until I get that. I know I'm protected by source. So what just because you want to put the hot seat on, you know what I'm saying? Or because look, the Seven of Swords here, okay? Now these cards, I'm not even gonna tell y'all no lie. When I first pulled these cards out, I'm gonna tell you these were all in reverse here, okay? But here they're upright, okay? So I feel like again, this could be representing somebody that is being freed from this particular type of energy here, all right? To go on and carry on with their life, all right? But then again, like I said, if it was in reverse, that could be what that means. But what? Not until it's almost like not until you bless me energy, okay? So again, but it's in the upright, but when I pulled these cards, it was in reverse. So this might mean that somebody is not in this energy anymore, okay? And then we have the Seven of Swords here, okay? But we're still talking about this because we want people to understand some of the things, some of the ways that spiritual warfare and other types of warfare, chemical warfare and all these other warfares, what they really are. Not what you've been given a perception of what they are, but what the fuck they really are, okay? But you have to drain it though. Okay. Yeah, you have to drain it and then do it. Okay. So again, we have the Seven of Swords. Like I said, it was in reverse. So again, somebody might not be sneaking off with their stuff, but initially somebody was sneaking off with their stuff. And maybe they're not going to be doing it anymore because they're being caught. Okay. Because again, we have trees out here. So again, this is talking about familial energy here. Okay. All right, and then we have the Four of Cups, which did come out in reverse earlier, okay? I just put these back on top of the deck and came in here, all right? Somebody didn't want to take this cup here, and I guess maybe somebody wants to take it now, okay? Maybe somebody's not rejecting this cup that's been given to them as a gift here, okay? And then we do have the Ten of Pentacles here, all right? I can't remember. I want to say that this might have been in reverse or this was the first one that came in upright. But this could be, I'm going to say both things then, okay? This could be representing someone actually getting their Ten of Pentacles, whatever has been held back from them. All these pentacles represent something that has been taken, all right? Also, we have this person that's usually sitting here, okay? Okay, this looks like an Asian woman. Okay, so on the regular Rider-Waite deck, it's just a man. But on most of my decks, I'm seeing that this is an Asian person, okay? And again, there's something like the Wheel of Fortune or the Wheel of Fortune or the Knot of Isis, and that's funny that we pulled her, is usually behind this person's back here, okay? And then we got this little child here and this mother, and this looks like this father is trying to come and get this child, okay? Now, again, this could be somebody trying to, use this kind of surveillance to try to take a child away from somebody by claiming something about their mental, all right? This could be being used to do that, okay? But it looked like maybe this was just visitation, okay, for the first time or something like this. But I don't even know, because again, some of us have maybe common law or kingdom spouses, right? Okay, that I don't know exactly how this works because I haven't been confronted personally by this energy yet, right? I started to think again, maybe, it was just my imagination here, okay, with certain aspects of this, all right? Okay, but I'm hearing, baby, I'm real, okay? So I don't know, okay? So again, this, like I said, I don't know why everything has to be done in secret and at a distance or whatever, but whatever. This may be, again, interdimensional beings here, and this is how the shit goes, all right? Spiritual court, which means this shit going on behind your back, behind the scenes, and you don't know nothing. You haven't been invited. You don't know. Okay, people could just be approaching you in your dreams and shit like this, asking or doing things. All right, but again, in reverse, this could have mean that again somebody is not going to be able to get whatever this Ten of Pentacle energy is. Okay, where something is making me think about like a court case or something coming to a conclusion here. All right. I feel like this is an open something here. It's an open court case or something. But again, maybe it's in reverse. So somebody's trying to keep this shit open or something for some other reasons, possibly. But I feel like this ran the risk of, again, maybe somebody misusing this information, misusing the surveillance cameras to try to prove certain points or do certain things or invade on somebody's privacy here. All right. We do have the Hierophant. The Hierophant was in the upright. Okay. All right. So this could be like a holy like person or somebody that is a street that got street credit. Okay. Just like the Pope in these streets to me. All right. We got the Emperor, which is a feminine emperor here with the Ankh. Okay. And I did, matter of fact, in that other deck, I said that looked like he was holding an Ankh. Okay. So again, this could represent a feminine energy that is an emperor that is going to be able to claim their throne, okay? And go off and do something singular here, okay? We did have the Lovers here, okay, but it was in reverse here, all right? Because I feel like, again, there's something about distant lovers here, okay? And then we have the King of Cups, which was in reverse here, okay? So again, this Lovers and King of Cups was in reverse, but the Page of Cups was upright, okay? So this might be the situation where a King of Cups and a feminine energy here have been lovers, but there's something about this feminine energy, this child or daughter, something maybe to do with dowry here even, all right? Or misrepresentation or something about this. It's usually a boy, but it's a girl now, okay? And something, she got a little fish in her cup, okay, that she's looking to for something. And again, this may be, like I said, a fish called Wanda. I believe that was like a talkative fish or something that was giving some kind of messages, if I remember the movie, all right? So again, these people may have been lost and turned out because of what they done to this page energy. So it's almost like this page energy, all right, which is a messenger energy, okay? They could be looked at as broke or something like that sometimes, all right? Might have been able to teach these people a lesson here, all right? Something that they've been able to be doing for a long time, okay? I feel like this is just jealousy, greed, and envy and strife that led this to this energy here, okay? And it's almost like this masculine, the way that I'm holding this masculine is left out in the open. This girl is covered up here, okay? So again, I don't know if somebody's trying to cover up this female energy or something. I don't know, maybe two male. I don't know what the hell this is really saying, okay? All right, because this angel looked brokenhearted. It looked like, oh my goodness, I just can't take it. Like, that's what this angel looked like, all right? So, I don't know. Or maybe, hell, maybe this daughter energy or whatever, I don't know. Maybe something she did turn this King of Cups upside down with this lover's energy. Maybe some communication or something that happened between these people and this couple and this girl. All right, I don't know. Okay, and then that's where those cards stop. So we're gonna go ahead and stop there. But I am thinking that these are giving me some kind of vibes here. Okay, I'm liking these cards here. All right. So again, let's go ahead and look, all right? Because it's talking about the feminine energy may not be homicidal or suicidal, but the masculine energy may be, okay? Because I feel like this is some kind of codependency. People make you think that codependency has something to do on a spiritual level to whoever's got the most money or something like this. But again, it could also be somebody could be dependent on your energy, or you could be a therapist, or you could be somebody that helps them through something, just like they can do the same thing for you when it comes to these soul ties. It's almost like a Just a little bit.
To what?
Huh?
What?
What are you trying to do to them? Because I don't know if you can fry those. There's a lot of water in those potatoes. You know, I'm just saying like a couple tablespoons, like a tablespoon or two, to try it out to see if it even works. Okay. So let's see. Mm. Hmm. I forgot where I was at. Okay. But again, yeah, somebody was somehow taking care of somebody at home. So like I said, this have to do with, I feel, surveillance. Some of us being surveilled here. This may be people that didn't take the antidote or something like this, or they're doing some type of secret program or something here, some kind of secret, you know, something. All right. All right. So again, and I feel like somebody doesn't want me talking about this no more or whatever. Okay. And we're not talking about it on another level. There's no fear here. There's no anxiety here. I'm actually having fun doing this type of research. That's just what this is. It's just research to see what actually has occurred. Before, some people need to know this before they move forward. All right. It's just all. It's just something that I do. Okay. In my spare time. Okay. When I'm not in the biblical text. All right. Yeah, so again, it's saying Shantland or whatever, okay, which is the father figure, I believe. Yeah. It says this is, and there's an exclamation mark, all right? And then Hadley says, there must be no time when she is not either confined or watched. Now, let me tell you this, okay? I mean, let's go ahead and just look at it real quick. Let's go ahead and look. This seemed like confined and watched. And what did I tell you? These swords make me think of these masculine energies here that are in this text here that are watching this feminine energy. These could also be Queen of Swords energy. It's sword energy. These swords represent somebody that's ready to, and I don't think that they're talking about cutting off these ropes. All right. Maybe this tallest sword, okay, could be representing somebody who wants to cut her out of here. This might be the Elijah energy that wants her out of this situation, all right, and to be with her, all right, or something like this. But all these other swords right here are to cut her down, to keep her, to cut her off from. That's why, again, Empress energy. If you think about like the Montreal coat of arms, there's the lion, and the other lion, I believe, okay. I think even at Disney, I think I saw a coat of arms like that. But they're pressing the Empress. All right. This could be also some type of I was gonna say humiliation, but this could be some kind of something that somebody is. Cause I feel like again, this, what do you call it, hazing or something like this? Okay. But in all actuality, I think that sometimes this was actually for somebody to move up into something here, but sometimes it was just to make a mockery of someone. All right. Just saying. And I feel like somebody think that they done made a mockery of me, knowing I'm a whole full fucking emperor empress, and that I'm just gonna sit here and just take less than I'm deserving, or be pushed to the side, or not have options, or whatever the fuck this is. Okay? And I just think not. All right. So again, this might be again that page energy out of this bondage here and saying, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody walking away with just this damn fish in this cup. It's time to pay up. And I'm saying not even financially, I'm all the way, okay? Not saying that that's excluded, but I'm saying by telling the truth, by giving somebody some type of clarity on what actually went on or what's going on here, okay? So again, it says, yeah, because they wanted to watch this person nonstop, all right? It says Hadley, okay, so Shantland says, Hadley, I don't see how that can be done in my house by my family. As for hiring someone to take care of her, you know what a professor's salary is. So this could be having to do with a father figure. Now, this is how I know that somebody's been in my Akashic again, because somebody has already told this story already today. Here, hand me the can opener. What did you do? Hand me the can opener. Hand me the can. What's the matter? Matter of fact, put this back. And go get me another one, because I don't like the fact that you open this up. It could be like some chipped off stuff in there. Okay? I'm almost done with this page, and I'm going to stop. Here, Lord. Okay? So again, this, like I said, so this must be, again, somebody telepathically showing me something so I can go ahead and get some clarity on something. Who knows? Okay. 5 more minutes and I'll be done. I'm gonna pause and I will come and do what you're saying. Don't be up in here acting like that. Okay? So, or we listen, I am not the only parent here. Go and ask. Ugh, this is like, okay, so again, somebody is saying something about a professor's salary here. So somebody might be even going for broke doing this. Excuse me, if you don't stop. I told you give me 5 more minutes. Hadley says the alternative, of course, is the hospital at, I'm not going to say the place because it's a place that's a real place, okay? And it says Shantland says the hospital for the asylum, okay? That's terrible, and yet there is still nothing else to be done. And Hadley says after a week or two of observation, the physicians of the hospital staff may decide that there is no need to commit her permanently, okay? And Shantland says then they'll send her home, all right? And then Hadley says, in case she no longer requires constant watching, if she does, they will keep her there. If it is decided that she is to go, we should take her now in the car. It would be better than in the daytime or on the train. So again, this may be talking about somebody's child. Excuse me,